Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelai Shamayo. This is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm very excited to be here with CW Turner. CW Turner, it's great to be here with you.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
Well, I am a mentor and coach. I am an intuitive coach and a hypnotherapist. So mostly what I work on is hypnosis from the standpoint of accessing the metaphysical. I like to help people, um, really connect with their own inner magic, the inner magical world themselves, their super consciousness. So we use a lot of metaphor for that. And my ultimate goal is to help healers heal and connect more deeply with magic for themselves.
Mm. I know you said some things about imagery and seances. Maybe can you say a little bit of what all that is?
Yeah. So with the imagery and from the standpoint of doing trance work, um, your subconscious mind doesn't speak in literals, it speaks in metaphor. So if you have a connection or seek a connection to a spirit guide, that's going to be your best state to do it. So we allow for that metaphor, for that imagery, that energy, that identity, that entity to come forward and to be more present for you in your life and your experiences.
And do you do some of the actual session work with people at the events, or you're really sharing about it and then you work with people more privately?
Well, both. We can do group work, hence the idea of the seance also, because then you're becoming more connected to the honored dead, which of course would be a very personal experience, but we can do that as a collective guided trance. Um, I've done it with just like dragon source. So we've connected with dragon elemental energy, the spirits and entities connected or associated with the wheel of the year. All of these things are available. One on one allows you, of course, to go a bit deeper because we can explore your personal connection and metaphor. Like our current Hecate offering, which of course would be, that's the dark goddess aspects, and you really kind of want to go deep with that. Uh, but most of what we do can be group work, yes.
Great, great. And how did you get started doing this work? How did you discover this is what you wanted to do to people?
Well, I'm a pagan ordained minister, and I started my ministry, I guess, 11 years ago. And I found that I really wanted more access to tools that would cause real permanent change and to be able to like quantifiably help. And that started me on discovering hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and just a variety of tools and certifications and trainings and all the other things you can possibly kind of mesh in with that. I'm also a student of behavioral health, and I, of course, have my own experiences that I've had to, walk in the dark, the shadow side with, and all of that helped me realize, like, wow, I really want to be able to assist others that are kind of on the similar path.
Are there specific themes that people tend to come to work with you on?
um, Specific themes from a clinical standpoint, I end up helping folks a lot with different levels, again, shadow aspect work. So it's things that tie to anxiety and self-worth and sometimes depression. I do a lot of relationship work, whether it's your inner relationship to yourself or how you're relating to your friends, your family, your partners. But ultimately, it's all relationship work, really, right? Like all magic, all formation, all the reasons we're here. It's to connect to others. So it's a broad spectrum of work.
Just is there anything you want to say just over the years that you've been working with people, like how our culture has come to be like more open, or what you noticed in people and how they come to work with you and how they resonate with what you're doing?
Over the past um, even 10 years, I would say, there there definitely is a shift. There's more people who are recognizing that quiet voice, that inner knowing is real, right? And our first tenet with the ministry was always spirit over dogma, right? Everyone has a spiritual experience. Everyone can have spiritual connection and expression and should be encouraged to do that. And it's not about your particular dogma or specific modality. Like we're opening it up more and more to the individual. And so I think a lot of that, I guess, taboo sense of like, oh no, it's woo woo, it's metaphysics, it's whatever. I feel like that's dropping away. And I think there's a bit more acceptance across the board. And I think that that's wonderful. It just shows that we're all sort of maybe waking up a little bit and feeling safer in who we are spiritually as a species.
That's great. Is there anything else you think is important that people know about your work just before we finish up?
um, important to consider with trance work, I think, is letting go of the concepts that we get from TV. Like, first of all, you're never out of control at any point. You can pull yourself out of state. You can be awake if you choose to. It's really about your willingness to kind of be um, in that sub accessible heightened learning state of being, right? We all go in and out of trance in state of one form or another basically daily. It's just when you're using trance work, hypnotherapy work, or specifically we're doing shadow work, it's guided. So you get to go deeper. There's more mechanisms in place, more tools really to help you make the changes and access the aspects of self that you wish to work on. So 100% safe, 100% reliable, 100% effective.
Great. If people want to learn more and connect with you, where do they find you on the web?
We are getting a facelift on our website. We have inneralchemyhypno.com. You can also find us Inner Alchemy Hypno on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, which is brand new to me. And we're kind of going to be everywhere. YouTube, where we'll be posting a lot of we do a lot of free events, recorded things for the Sabbats. And those are being posted on YouTube as well.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much. Very exciting. Fun to have you a part of the community and excited for more people to experience your work.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. MeWe seems massive and it's a lot to learn.
Thank you so much for expand and right our impact and then be available
Yeah.
for more and more people. And
Yeah.
so those of you listening and watching, you can find out more about all of our events at MeWeFairs.com. Thank you so much, C.W. Turner.
Thank you.